Okay, so we're here interviewing Muheeb Fazeldin, Nicolie Campbell.
Yeah.
How you doing, lads?
Doing great, man.
Yeah. So this is the first video for Boxing Science, first video interview. So might as well tell the Boxing Science feeders a little bit about yourself. So we'll start with you, Nicolie. I know you're eager to go, man.
Eager to go. Ready to go. Nicolie Campbell, 23 years old, Southport, super middleweight, still undefeated.
Muheeb Fazeldin, go by the name of Flashy, and 22 years old. Trained for good 9 to 10 years in boxing, and yes, undefeated in 7 fights and the new Central Area champion.
Yeah, you're building up to that, mate. That's good. So we'll start with that then, Muheeb. So Central Area Super Bantamweight champion, got that on Saturday.
Yeah.
Tell us a little bit about the fight.
Yeah, great fight. He's a good opponent. Game. He was undefeated to come forward. He come to fight. Great build up in the press conference. That made the fight more entertaining and exciting. Yeah, we just went in, executed the game plan, did what I was told from my trainers and my strength and conditioning trainers and everything. Did what I had to do and executed the game plan and stopped him in first round. But to those who have seen the video, there was a little incident after the fight, which is, we don't really condone that type of behaviour, but it happened. Mistakes happens in boxing. We're not all angels, you know what I mean. Is for someone from his camp just jumping and caused it, but here we go. We thank God that not everyone's come out nice and healthy, and it was sorted. But yeah, big thank you to him for taking on the fight and putting on good performance, and thank you for everyone who come and watched and showed the love and support. It means the world.
Good stuff, good comments. So you were your press conference that got a lot of people interested. How was it for being in press conference? Was that first time you did it? Because you seemed pretty confident in the press conference, and you, to be honest, you made quite a few people laugh. I were buzzing in the back at room.
Nah, it was like, in fact, to be honest with you, it was the second press conference I was involved in, but it was the first conference I had my followers say like that one, because I was chief support, like co-main event. Yeah. So it was my first press conference, but as you know, like, I don't shy away from talking. We're always in front of cameras, and we just had to do the thing.
Yeah.
I mean, I had to make it exciting because I felt like the fight was dying out a bit. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It was a great fight, great response from the crowd and everything. But like, my friends and my people knew I was gonna win. His friends and his people thought he was gonna win. But we wanted from outside opinions, outside views, so we had to give it a bit of trash talk. You know? But no hard feelings, all love and games, you know.
It were entertaining. I phoned one of my mates up and told him about it, and I just said, imagine what Muheeb's like on a Tuesday and Thursday morning. Imagine that in a press conference in front of loads of cameras and his opponent.
That's what I'm trying to say. In boxing, you just got to be yourself, and you know me because you train me for like for 3 fights now. I've been with you for 3 professional
7 months.
Fights. 7 months, 3 professional fights. All wins, great fights. We don't fight bums.
Yeah.
Never box a journeyman, you know what I mean? I boxed an undefeated kid and a good kid, another undefeated kid. And you know how it is, Tuesday, Thursday and Saturdays when we come in, don't we just mess about and just say the same. Wherever you see them press conference, that's me every day.
Yeah.
Every day.
But you get the work done, like you proved in your fight.
Just back to way back whatever we say.
Yeah. Good stuff. Nicolie, tell us about your fight then.
My fight, it went fairly easy to be honest. Although I was ill, you know what I mean. But that's due to other circumstances, you know what I mean. There's nothing to do with strength conditioning. I did myself my own little illness, you know what I mean. But you know what I mean. It's nothing to do with strength conditioning. But yeah, I think it went fairly easy. I knew that the guy, he never trained as hard as me. For starters, I knew he couldn't work at the intensity that I could, and because like that he put me through, you know what I mean. My strength conditioning and altitude chamber for the 10 weeks.
Nice comment.
Yeah, altitude chamber. This is definitely the hardest, you know what I mean. But yeah, put me through with my paces throughout the training camp, and I knew that this kid, he wasn't on my level at all. It enabled me to like have my own little rest periods within the fight. You know what I mean? He didn't fully test me, so I found it fairly easy.
You look like you're having fun. I think you smiled at him more than you punched him.
I smiled at him. You know what I mean? I knew this. This kid, he was not on my level. I just thought, I know obviously he's probably trained hard, but I just didn't think he was going to be ready for what's going to be in front of him on the night.
Definitely.
Regardless if I was ill or if I, you know what I mean, I just knew that
there's
nothing, you know what I mean, there's nothing, he weren't going to bring nothing that I couldn't handle. As I said, I can compete with, like, obviously the fittest out there because I've been through it, you know what I mean, I always go through it, you know what I mean, and perform to the best of my ability, really.
Good stuff. So how does this set you up for 2015?
It's helped me a lot because it's more than the training, it's like sorted out like my lifestyle as well. Well, when you know, like when you gave us that daily routine
wellness,
thing, like not the wellness, you know, like the workload.
Maybe like,
say so today I work at that training load tomorrow. You know what I mean? It set me. It's more organised me for my next fight, which will be in like April, I think. You know what I mean? So I know what target levels I should be hitting, how I can maintain like a high performance throughout the training camp, you know what I mean? Stuff that I should be doing, shouldn't be doing, sleeping at this time, training hard on this day, not training all on this day, you know what I mean, etc.
Yeah, so it's give you more structure to your training,
so you can more structure to my training, so I know what I'm doing, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
How to get the best out of my ability.
Good stuff. So, Muheeb, what's your favourite part of working here at Sheffield University?
Just being around Danny.
Well, what's your favourite like kind of training method for strength and conditioning?
I enjoy it all because it's different. To be honest, being boxing for such a long time, I think every boxer can tell you it gets boring. Like normal run, normal pads, normal sparring, it kind of gets boring. But being at strength and conditioning kind of mixes things up. Like we do things that we see other athletes do on TV, like Mayweather and all them, and Brawl and all them, just like exciting. So this one behind me, it's like took me to hell and back. And when we didn't have this, we had Danny put us on that mask thing. Do you remember? One of them mask things. I think that was even harder than this, to be honest.
Yeah, because that was direct.
That was direct
altitude where this is like
you can take it.
But that one was like
it's one of them things.
No air.
It's one of them things being this, but I think this is what gave me the extra edge. And when I was walking up them stairs through the ring walk, all I could picture is this opponent just put me through. Because of him, I did all that. So you're getting it. Knowing that I'm a good boxer, I know that I don't need no one to tell me. I have belief in my abilities. I think if I have abilities that some people can't even match, but I've always had them demons about my fitness. But going into this fight, knowing that I fit the chamber, did everything, I was confident in my fitness too. So you just
not only gives you the fitness edge, but also gives you psychological edge as well.
Psychologically, you're just more ready and prepared for anything. Was it a first round or 10 rounds, you're prepared for it.
Because most other boxers, they just do standard little trainings. As like when you see on like 24/7 in the HBOs and Showtimes and that, you see like obviously all the big famous boxers, they go through their own little things that you don't do yourself, you know what I mean? And obviously doing strength conditioning, like stuff like this, that they put us through, it makes you feel like obviously you've got your own little training about you that male probably is not doing all this, you know what I mean? Like a lot of people are not doing this, so it's like we've got our own little thing that we're doing this and this is working and they don't do this, so we know that this is gonna, you know what I mean?
Good stuff. So what perceptions of S&C did you have before and sports science before you actually came and trained with us?
Obviously, Jesus, wow. That's just, you know what I mean? Another little gimmick.
Got time for that question.
You know what I mean? I just thought, that's another little gimmick.
Give us a brief summary. And tell us how your perceptions change as you've gone through the program.
Well, from start, personally, I used to think, obviously, because everyone thinks they know, we know, they've got their own little idea on how they can make it better at this and that, you know what I mean? And I just thought, listen man, that's just another gimmick, we don't need that. If you want to be better at boxing, just box, you know what I mean? But when you start doing it yourself and like you start fighting and you sparring and everything, you feel the difference. You know what I mean? You notice the difference after a while. You notice like you can do things that you could only do, like you can do things for longer.
Yeah.
Such as like your performance, like in a obviously I've had loads of fights before, and like this makes you be able to like perform like fitter and faster for longer, and it increases your recovery time as such, you know. So I can be like the Nicolie in the first round, the same Nicolie in the first round will be the same Nicolie in the fourth round. You know what I mean? I can do whatever I could have done from the start to the finish. You know what I mean? I can do it all for longer, and I feel stronger. And obviously the statistics prove it as well. So that gives me psychological edge because I can see that I'm doing better. You know what I mean?
So the feedback that you're getting, proves
it's
that
obviously
working.
worked. You know what I mean? And obviously everyone's perception has changed. I mean, as you can see. You know what I mean?
Yeah. What about you, Muheeb?
Well, similar like Nicolie said, I used to think, strength and conditioning. There we go. They're bringing science into boxing. Boxing's an old school sport. Just put gloves on and fight. But really and truly, if you don't do strength and conditioning, you won't get the results you want from the first or second fight. Eventually, it come through.
You know whatever else you just think as well, you'd be like, did Muhammad Ali do this? Muhammad Ali never did sports science. He never did this. But you know, because the generations have changed over time, you know what I mean? Obviously, we're living in a generation where obviously there's bigger people now, you know what I mean? Stronger people in the world now than there was 50 years ago, or, you know what I mean? Times changed, you know what I mean? Everything's evolved. Like, obviously, Mike Tyson and, Muhammad Ali, he probably never did this, but then again, right now, you get like other athletes that gets the edge over, like, you know what I mean, other athletes, because they're introducing such and such into their working program, or whether it's to do with their nutrition, or you see how it is now. Like back in the days, people weren't as shredded on the scales as they are right now. There was no one talking about, you're gonna diet down and make this weight, and tomorrow you're gonna be a stone everything. You know what I mean? Things have changed, and basically that's why strength and conditioning needs to be like introduced into in fact I don't even want it to be introduced into everyone else.
We'll scrap this video.
We'll scrap that. It's just me.
It depends who you're working with, because we work with people that thought they knew what to do with strength and conditioning. They thought what to do. They'd just seen people do the lunges and all that. They thought they made us go up and down the line doing lunges, but it all just, that's why I thought strength and conditioning were really bollocks. But when I started working with Danny, okay, first fight I've seen a little changes, but second fight I've seen the changes grow. But third fight, my power was just unbelievable. On the pads it was unbelievable. On sparring for the camp, just loved every minute of it. It's hard, it's not easy, it's not what you think it is. Strength and conditioning sounds easy, it's not easy at all. Very, very hard. It's as equivalent as what we do in boxing and morning training and everything. But it just, like Nicolie said, it gives you that little edge over other boxers. You see, you're shredded, you're looking good shape, you're mentally there prepared, and it's a good thing to get out of boxing. You can't be doing boxing every day. It gets boring, you know what I mean? But yeah, like I said, if you're taking on strength and conditioning, don't think after seeing this you're gonna be like, I'm gonna go strength conditioning 3 weeks and you're not gonna be Superman. It's gonna take at least a year. Like, we are not at full peak because we've only been doing it at 6 months, and I'm feeling 7 months. I'm feeling great. Wait for it to do it for 2-3 years.
Imagine that. So that's kind of what we're going to go on to next. People that read boxing science at the minute, they probably have the same perceptions as you used to have, and haven't been exposed to it. So mainly from them answers is that you need to give it time for it to work. You need to stay committed to it.
Commit yourself to it. So you can't just do it like, I got some conditioning. And you can't just give up. Twice a week. You can't give up. You need to go there and like obviously train to your full potential at all times. I think strength and conditioning don't really take a good effect in your body as fast as it should, because scientifically you can't overload your body with everything, and doing strength and conditioning, most likely do it 2 to 3 times a week,
But see, with boxing and weight and all that, you can do that every day. So if you do strength and conditioning every day of the week, you get the results earlier.
Yeah.
But you can't do it every day because scientifically it'll just break down your body and all that. So give it time.
So that's why I said that daily program thing. That works. You know, like to implement different stuff into your training regime. Like you do this at that time, don't do it. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
If they've got someone that can structure it properly.
Yeah. That's great stuff.
If they haven't got someone at Danny Wilson.
Yeah. Nice one, lads. So that's it. Thanks for speaking to us. When you're fighting next?
I think I'm fighting April 24th or April 29th.
Yeah.
April.
Me?
I'm just like, nah, we've got the belt, so we just gotta wait for see who's gonna offer me a better belt or a bigger belt, or the money has to be right for me to fight again.
Okay. And when are you going to be reunited with the Curve?
Next week, isn't it? Next week?
No. Yeah, 2 weeks.
No, next week.
Good stuff, lads. Cheers.
Cheers, man.